Hi everyone. In this video, you'll learn how to use artificial intelligence in academic research by treating prompting as an ongoing academic conversation instead of a single question. This is called iterative prompting, improving your prompt step by step based on what the AI produces. Interactive iterative prompting helps you move from a general AI response to a more accurate, evidence-based, and academically appropriate result. It supports deeper learning, strengthens critical thinking, and helps ensure your final work reflects your own voice, reasoning, and integrity. A best practice for academic work is the AI prompting cycle, created by Dr. Madeline Meyer. Think of it as a process: prompt, read, verify, synthesize, rewrite, then iterate. These steps will help you create a polished product. Step 1 in prompting. Start by telling the AI who you are and what you're doing. For example, that you're a master's level student working on a specific assignment and topic. Next, state your research question in one sentence so the AI knows exactly what evidence to look for and what population or setting you mean. Then add your source rules. You only want peer-reviewed articles and trustworthy primary sources, and you want the most recent research, typically within the last 5 years. If an older study is truly foundational, it can be included, but it must be identified as a classic or landmark source. You can also guide quality by asking the AI to prioritize stronger evidence types first, like systematic reviews, meta-analysis, and well-designed empirical studies. Finally, be explicit about the deliverable and format. You want an annotated bibliography with 10 sources, and every reference must be written in APA 7 style with a DOI when available, or a working URL so the reader can access the source. Step 2 is read. Carefully read the AI output as a draft learning tool. Do not copy it directly. Focus on understanding the ideas and identifying useful academic directions. Step 3 is verify. Confirm that all facts, claims, and references are accurate. AI tools may generate incorrect information or false citations. Cross-check sources using trusted academic databases and DOI links. Step 4 is synthesize. Combine what you learned from the AI output with course materials, scholarly evidence, and your own critical thinking. This transforms information into true understanding. Step 5 is rewrite, meaning paraphrase. Write the final content in your own words using your own academic voice and proper citations. AI should support your work, but the final writing must reflect your original effort and reasoning. After you receive the initial output from your AI prompt, use the interactive process to improve it. Ask follow-up questions to clarify unclear points. Request stronger evidence or peer-reviewed sources. Narrow the focus to match your specific topic. Improve the structure, tone, or academic level, and correct errors by reprompting with more precise instructions. An AI prompt is a query or question. AI prompt engineering is the science and art of asking questions. Prompts are essential because they determine the quality and relevance of AI-generated responses. Clear, structured prompts guide AI to produce more accurate, contextually appropriate, academically useful content. Paraphrase final content in your own voice, and, finally, polish and produce your work. AIM is a simple framework for writing clear and effective AI prompts in academic work. A stands for audience, who the information is for. I stands for intent, what you want the AI to do, like define, analyze, compare, summarize, or evaluate. M stands for mode, what format you want, like word count, APA 7, evidence-based sources, or a table. Example 1, using AIM. Undergraduate healthcare administration student, intent. Explain the 4 core functions of primary care. Mode. Provide a 200-word explanation using only evidence-based, peer-reviewed, or primary sources from the last 5 years in APA 7 format, with the exact DOI or URL for reader access. Few-shot prompting means giving the AI a few examples of the kind of answer you want. In this first box, I show the AI1 model answer. It's a clear, complete sentence explaining one benefit of exercise: cardiovascular health, with the same tone and level of detail I want. In the second box, I give a second model answer. It follows the same pattern: one benefit, one short explanation, this time focusing on mental health and reducing anxiety and depression. Box 3, example 2, In the third box, I reinforce the pattern with another example-style response. This box functions like extra training. It helps the AI lock onto the structure, wording style, and depth that I'm expecting. Box 4, new example. In the fourth box, I give the actual task. Now generate a new example explaining another benefit of exercise. The AI uses the pattern from the earlier boxes to produce a new response that matches the same format. Rationale and benefit: why few-shot works. Few-shot prompting works because it shows the AI what good looks like instead of just telling it. The examples act like a template, so the AI is more likely to match your structure, tone, length, and level of specificity. The result is typically more consistent, more organized, and closer to the format you need, with fewer vague or off-topic responses, especially for students who want clear, repeatable academic-style output. First, you show the pattern. For example, exercise improves cardiovascular health by strengthening the heart and improving circulation. Then, physical activity supports mental health by reducing anxiety and depression. Now you ask for a new example that follows the same format. Generate another benefit of exercise. Because the AI can see the structure and tone you're modeling, it's more likely to produce a clear, organized response that matches your expectations. The Resume framework ensures AI-generated content aligns with academic standards while reducing inaccuracies. Reason stands for role, input, steps, expectation, and narrowing. You define the AI's role, provide clear input, guide steps, specify what good output looks like, and narrow the response with constraints like evidence type, credibility, and date range. Reason also shows how role affects output, and this image makes that visible. On the left, the student role column represents prompts that ask the AI to act like a tutor, giving the student a friendly explanation, clarifying key concepts, and pointing to credible evidence. On the right, the professor role column represents prompts that ask for a more advanced deliverable, such as a concise lecture structure, stronger synthesis, and supporting primary sources. The headline reminds us that it can be the same topic, but the role changes the format, depth, and tone of what the AI produces. The key takeaway at the bottom is the rule that never changes. Verification is always required. No matter who the AI is acting as, the output must be checked against the original sources, paraphrased into your own voice, and cited correctly. Any references the AI provides must be validated and then presented in full APA format, including a DOI or a working URL when available. Boolean operators can help you refine what the AI returns, especially when your topic has a lot of overlap. So for our final prompts, let's look at how to use these operators. This prompt uses simple formatting to control AI output. Brackets mark what you insert and what shouldn't appear in the response. Colons force clear, labeled sections like purpose and scope. 1, 2, 3 sets how many items you want and keeps it organized. An ellipsis means continue the pattern, parentheses group ideas so they're treated as one unit. Together, these tools make responses clearer, more structured, and easier to verify and cite. The and, or, and not can assist in abstracting more precise content that you want in your output. For example, start with and. And narrows results because it requires all terms to appear together. So HIPAA and high-tech and security forces the response to address each concept, not just one of them. Next is or. Or broadens results because it allows alternatives. In HIPAA or high-tech, the AI can pull relevant information tied to either low, useful, when different sources use different terms. Finally, not helps you exclude what you don't want. In HIPAA or HITECH and security not breach, you're still focusing on security, but you're telling the AI to avoid drifting into breach-focused discussion. Most of the time, natural language works well, but adding and, or, and not gives you an extra layer of precision when you need tighter, cleaner output. In video 4 of this series, we will look at critical thinking, iteration, and cross-referencing. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, subscribe for additional videos.